my name is Multiple. So in this video we are going to create a app using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So we are going to making a folder here with the name of, like, you can say any name. I'm going to name it JS, HTML and CSS. JS for you can say the JavaScript, HTML, and I am going to open with my editor, that is VS Code. You can use any other too, but I prefer to use VS Code. So as you can see, my VS Code had been open. I had downloaded here two extensions. That are, first extension is the live server and the second extension is the theme, the jellyfish theme. So I am going to use these for it. So as you can see, it's my code editor has been opened. So we are going to add a code editor in it too. So I am going to make a file that will be index.html, and in this in we are going to make this editor is going to this editor going to be have like I'm saying that this app is responsive and it have the code editor too. So we can edit the code and come here and write the source code too and learn how can we do. So HTML, CSS and JavaScript the title, link with it, link CSS, and we have to make here a script tag with the src of script.js. I am going to make the style.css, follow link, it's open, create a file, and then I am going to make the script.js too for it. Two files has been on, you can see. I am going to come here and write the code here. I am going to first format the document, that is Shift Alt F. What I am going to do here, I am going to write here the code that is going to be what? First there will be .body have .a. So in .a there will be .b2 and .a have a button with the class you can give btn and close it, and the button will be an cross like this. Then come down here in div you need here an input. So input type will be search, type the search, and I am going to open it with my workspace, that is Google. So after that I am going to do Shift Alt F. I am going to put it here and that will be there. Save it and it's looking like this. Now what we have to do, we have to style it. What will be the styling? Styling is going to be first the body with the curly bracket, the margin is going to be 0, padding will be 0 to save it. Now what we have to do, we have to make .body. What will .body have? .body have the 20, like you can say the height will be of like not. We are going to give a beat background that is going to be linear gradient, that will be like gray, and you can write here gray lighter than gray. So that is gray and we have to light it, save it. It's look like this, and I am going to add here some padding that is going to be of 10 pixels padding. And now I am going to write here .a. So .a will be this div in the body, not dot A, there will be dot B 2, and there will be dot C, and there will be dot button. These are going to use. Come here in the index, there is dot A and dot B. A and B, A and B. Wait, there is the A and B. We don't need the C one. I am going to come here and finish the C. And in the dot A, what I am going to write here? I am going to write here the that you can say margin have the background that is going to be gray, and that have the padding of 20 pixels padding. Not, we don't need the background, don't be padding like this. Okay, we have to put dot B outside from dot A, and in it there will be dot C2. Dot C have the anchor tags, will be index.html and home. Like I am going to duplicate it. Wait, I am going to duplicate this. For an example, I am going to take these three only, and now I am going to style it. So first there is the dot A where, wait, which is this div is going in this line. In this line, this is the div, not this. This is the body div, and there is the div. This, okay, div A. So we have to come in dot A. Dot A has the background color. Okay, they have zero padding, and there will be overflow hidden and left 0 0 top 0, and then there will be position fixed, and then what will be there will be the width of 0 pixels, and there will be one more thing, that is the height of 100%. Save it. Now what we have to do, we have to put my favorite language, that is JavaScript. Now we have to write here functions like there is the button. In dot B there will be a button too. Okay, dot B, there is dot B. There will be dot in. There will be dot in. In the in there will be the input, and there will be dot B. Dot B have a button with the ID that is going to be A, and in button there will be ID2 of B, A and B. Come in script right here, constant A is equal to document dot get element by the ID. The ID is going to be A, and then there will be one more, that is going to be B, that will be B, and the next there will be the function. First the add event listener, A dot add event listener. What will be the event listener? That will be unclick, comma, is equal to arrow key function will be there with the curly bracket. There will be one more thing at the end of it, is equal to enter. So the function will be here, simply duplicate it too. Now the element listener will be B, and there will be a function. Note, there will be on function and o function. We are going to make first on function. Function on. The on function will have document dot get element by the id. What will with the id is going to be a. Come here in the index, put the id here. Id is equal to, like you can say, g. The id is going to be g, so we have to come in script first and write here g, save it, and then dot style dot width is equal to, like you can say here 40% of width. Click here, there is it. Now there will be the off function. Duplicate it on to off. Now we have to do it off. That will be 0%. Save it. On, off. Transition work will be there. At the height there will be transition of 0.9 seconds. Transition. Click here, it's look like this. Now dot a text alignment will be center. Align center. Now that's look like this. Now dot b. Dot b, simply we have to duplicate it too. Dot b have many anchor tag. So add the anchor tag, but we need text decoration. That will be none. Save it. That is none. Wait. That's dot b or any other. That dot c. Dot c. Save it. Okay. Font size little bit bigger, like 20 pixels. Margin of 10 pixels. There will be transition of 0.9 seconds, and there will be the display block. Save it. It look like this, and there will be a color that will be like royal blue. Royal, not rosy. That will be royal blue. And dot c have many anchor tags with the hover property of what? The hover is going to be of the color. The hover is, the color will be changed. The color is going to be like blue, aqua. Save it. Little bit more transition. 1.9. Right here all. Like this. Now the button background color will be transparent. Okay. Now what we have to give here? We have to give here a border, none, and there will be a font size of 20 pixels, like this. Little bit more margin. If the margin is 10, so that will be of 20 pixels. Okay, cross. Okay, on. Now we have to style the another one. First we have to style the input and other dot b. So we hasn't written dot b. Here is our dot b. I have input and b. So id. Add the, and you have to write here IDA. They will be the same thing, little bit same things. The background will be, and these will be duplicated and in the hash A. Save it and there is the button, but it's not looking at where it's gone. We have to come here, the hamburger menu symbol. We have to see symbol code in HTML. Write this and there will be the symbol code. Wait, open this. There is it. We have to take this one. Wait. Copy it. Copy it. Simply come here. Come in index.html and add this button. Paste it. Save it. There is it. The menu button, we have to take it here. So that is B. So we have to do Y. Y and in. Y. Come in the style Y and in. Dot Y. Float. Right. And dot Y and wait. Dot in float left. Save it. Now where is the body? To give it an height of like 300 pixels. 100% will be fine. At the end there will be an there will be 900 PC. That's so much. That would be like 300 PC. Only 100 PC. Like 50 PC. Okay, now if I do it like this, so that's look like this. Now if I do it like as a mobile, so that's responsive. Okay, so what we have to add? We have to add more things. So that's look like this. Now we have to give the input. So there is dot in have an input. It have the border none, and what will be here? The outline will be 0, like this. Now it's look like this, and there will be an border bottom, border radius of like 50 pixels. Like this, there will be the width of it. If I had it and the width of 20 VW, save it. It's like this, little bit 30 VW, not 70 VW, like this. So if I do bigger, so that will be bigger. So if I do smaller, so that is going to be smaller. Little bit smaller, like 30, 40. That's enough. So if I do bigger, so that will be bigger. So if I do it smaller, like this, so that will be smaller. Responsive one. So now we have to add more things. That placeholder content will be like I need an icon. So the icon, wait, there is not icon, the content will be, now we have to write the placeholder. I am going to put the ID of it. We are going to put the input by using JavaScript. ID is equal to, that will be like h. Come here, we are going to target it, document dot get element by the ID. The ID is going to be what? Wait, I have to see it again. That is h. H dot placeholder. Wait, placeholder. There is area placeholder is equal to hello. Not. We have to write it not like this. We have to write it like this. And what will be here? There will be let h is equal to. So I am going to write h dot placeholder. There will be an placeholder. Placeholder wait. Placeholder dot value. There will be a value. There will be an value, and we have to write here h dot placeholder now. Holder is equal to h. Save it. Wait, we have to put it. That's not working. We are going to use an index. Come here, write a placeholder like this. Placeholder, what is your name? What dot. Okay. Come here. Placeholder text alignment will be as a center. I have to put it not here. Here. I'm going to delete it. Wait. I'm going to come here. Now what we have to write here, color. Color is going to write a gray like this. And that color is going to be changed. That will be black like this. Or if I do it bigger like this, so it's big, it's coming, it's as little bit 50 width or 60 width. 60 will be fine. So if I do it bigger, so the width is more bigger. Simply cross it, and there is it. Wait. If I do it like this, going. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to put here one image, and after that what we have to do, we have to write here the text area code. So what will be the text area code? Text area code is going to be little bit different. So I am going to add, wait, I have to write here what? Wait a second. There you have to do one thing. So if you are new in my channel, so don't forget to press the bell icon button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because I take new video and new content hardly. So we are going to write here the text area code. So what will be it? I am going to come here and going to make that is going to little bit different. Dot p will be the div, and there will be the div that is going to be first the text area. There will be, we don't need this row and columns. I'm going to finish it, and what will be there? There will be little bit brs. Duplicate it, save it. So that will be there. Here text area need an ID, HTML, and save it. And we can write here placeholder, HTML, save it. And now we don't need placeholder. We need here what and label. We don't need the for. That will be HTML. Save it. There is the HTML is there. Now what we have to do? Simply you have to duplicate it, and what you have to do? Or you are going to use the alt key function here, and that will be CSS. Save it. Duplicate it. JavaScript. That will be JS. Save it. It will look like this now. They are tables but not looking good. So we have to do it like an alignment of it. So it looks like this now. So we are going to add here. I am going to put it now. What we have to do with now here. Wait, the label will be there. Save it. It looks like this. So if I do it bigger, so that will be like this. Do it more bigger, so that will look like this. So we need here the main JavaScript here. Main styling first. There is a text area. Text area will be what text area is going to have. First, you can see we can size them, resize them. So we have to finish it first. Right here, resize, and that will be none. Save it. Now it has gone. Wait, what is this? Save it. Refresh it. Okay, now resize none. So it's now looking like this. We don't need the outline. Outline is going to be 0. Save it. Now there will be no outline here. Now what we have to do, we have to write here what in text area there will be an display of flex. Save it. So it's looking like this. So if I do it bigger, more bigger, so these are here. And if I do it like inline block, I want inline block. Not. That will be flex better, but that will be flex like in a line. So it have the height too of like you can say 100 pixels of not little bit but 100 pixels. They will got it but not be pixels. That will be if there is 10 like 30 VH like this, and if I do it bigger, so it will be look like this. Now I am going to give it the width too. If the height is 30, so width will be 40 VW. Save it. So it should look like this. Okay. And it's responsive too. You can see here, but little bit bigger. If there is 40 to that 50, save it, and that will be 30, but little bit bigger. 50, not 40. Not. There will be 70. 80 like this, and the div which is the div is .p. So I am going to call .p text alignment will be center. Save it. So it will look like this. Now if I do it bigger, like the height will be bigger and the width will be bigger. but not looking good so much. We have to give it more than. If the width is 30, so that comes 60. Not. Width will be 50 like. And if 40 will be height, and that will be 90. Save it so it's look like this. So basically if I do it bigger, so that will be bigger. Okay, like this. I want it like this, but we need the margin right. Here a little bit margin right, so that will be like 90 to 70. More like 80, and the margin right is going to be what? Like 10 pixels, and then 90 done. Wait, I am going to put a semicolon and write a margin right of 10 pixels, and width will be more bigger. Like if I do width 90, so that will be like this, and if I do it bigger, so that will be like this. So but when I do it, so that become longer. Now we have to make the iframe there where we are going to see the main content. Come in index.html. Here we are going to make it. So what will be that? Wait. So you can see here our half content is done, and we have to make the another one too. So we are going to do here what? Wait. What I have to do here, I am going to come here and I am going to make dot I. So in dot I there will be iframe. You can see, and we have to finish the frame at this. There will be the ID. The ID is going to be what? That will be like U. That will be out. Save it. So there is output too, but we have to style it. Wait, that is iframe. I am going to write here iframe height and width. The same height and width will be there. Come here. We have to copy this. Save it. But if I do it longer, like this, not little bit, not looking good, but we have to style it again. If the value become to flags and to the inline block, save it so it's look like this. And if these are smaller, so that are looking like this. So if there is 90 to 50 again, so that's look like this. So if I do it bigger, so that are like this. But we have to do one more thing, that is the BRs. So after label there will be an BR. Duplicate it after label, duplicate it after label, save it. So it's look like this. Wait, save it. Now we have to save it here. Now it's look like this, but we have to style it again. So if I do it bigger, so that come not, that's not coming here. So if I basically do the inline block to block, so that look like this. So if I do it smaller, so that will be smaller. We have to do it again. Back, that will be flexed better. Now iframe is looking like this. What 50, and then save it, and it look like this. Now there will be a margin top of 10 pixels like this. Come down, it's looking like this. We need the background, that is going to be white like this. But that's not looking good at the text area. We need the background. Black will be looking good. not at all. It's not looking good. We have to do black too, like little bit lighter. Wait, come down, there is our text area. If I do it like lighter, that will be red, white, little bit gray. Let's look like this. And there will be an padding too. Padding of like 5 pixels, save it. Like this. Now what we have to do, we have to put here the color too. So color is going to be like lawn green, not, that will be a dark color, like this. Wait, we have to close it first. The color is like this. If I do it little bit red or green, blue will be fine. Now what we have to do, tame down. So now we are going to write the script. What will be the script here? Come here in the index.html, put the script here. Now there is HTML, CSS and JavaScript. We have to make one more label, that is the make first the label will be like, there will be the output, and that's out. Okay, come down, there is out. And what is I have to do a basic one, that is dot I text alignment will be center, save it. So it's look like this now. So now what I have to do, I have to add the JavaScript here. So what I am going to do, I am going to add here the properties. So now I am going to come in the script. Now we have to make the most important, there is one more most important part, that is on key up. On key up, and that will be run. That will be a run function, my favorite property in JavaScript, that is function. So I am going to put it here in the CSS too. So there is no any button. When I click it and that run it. We can make it like this too. At the end I am going to show you to save it. Now what we have to do, come in the JavaScript. We have to write here a function that is run. Like this. It look like this. So now what we have to do, we have to do here a thing, that is here there will be constant, there will be the HTML is equal to document.getElement. Get element by the ID is going to be what? HTML, and done. Next I am going to have the old key function, that will be now CSS duplicate it JS, and the next out. So you will say that's like this. Not, we have to write here one more property. So what will be the property? The property in the HTML, there will be that dot value. Save it. Now what we have to write, main concept of it, out, the output dot content. You can write here document dot body dot inner HTML is equal to what? The HTML. Save it. Come here. Wait. I am going to write here like a slash and h1, and there will be an h1 too. and they will be the Subhan. Save it. Now what we have as don't have to save. Come down, there is Subhan. So now if I want to put the CSR, so that will be not Y. Like if I write here H1, what will be that? If I write here color, that is going to be red. The color is not red. So in this situation we have to write a style with the brackets, with the +2 and with the plus, and what we have to write here? We have to write here a property. That is what the property is going to be plus CSS, and then there will be what? There will be an style again, and there will be a +2. So now I am going to write here first, like there will be an HR. So there will be a HR, you can say, and we are going to style it out. I am going to write here HR. There will be height. Height would be like 9 pixels. Wait, we hasn't want to save it. Come down, there is it. Now we have to write background. Wait, background. But we have to write here height 2. So I am going to do it like this. Height will be 2 pixels and the background is going to be red. Come down, there is a background red. A red line. So if I write a JavaScript, so that is not. So I am going to do what? Out content window dot val. What will be the val? Val is going to be JS. Save it. Now I am going to put that JavaScript. You know that the HTML is working. You know that CSS is working, so I will not write the CSS H1. There will be the ID of it is equal to, that will be A. Now in the JavaScript what we have to write here, simply copy this, paste it here, but HTML to A and dot inner HTML as equal to what? So that's responsive to, so I can do it bigger. Inner HTML is equal to what? Hello Subhan is doing coding, and if I multiply by like if I write here plus I am going to add here a BR and plus there will be what? The line with the brackets, so that height, and I am going to write here I am 10-year-old, 11-year-old. So there is it. So that's my site, you can see. So if I do it, it's fully responsive. In the laptop that will show like this using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. That look like this with the output. So if we are in the mobile, so that is going to be look like this. And thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, don't forget to press the bell icon button and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will meet you on next video with my new content. So take care and Allah Hafiz.